Hey guys, Big Al here with Big Al's Den. Quick disclosure before we get started. I'm still just a novice when it comes to audio, and my journey of learning post-production is really just beginning. So these results are based purely on the raw recording straight out of the controller or the mic. No EQ, no noise reduction, no adjustments in DaVinci or any other editor or anything like that. Just how they sounded right off the recording. I've been doing screen recordings lately on the RC Pro 2 and capture my drone flights along with my commentary. I knew the controller had functionality to record audio with screen recordings, and I had already tried pairing my DJI Mic 3 to my older RC2, but it didn't work the way I expected. So I started researching how to properly use external microphones with the RC Pro 2, specifically the screen recording features. I checked forums, manuals, and even asked AI, and I couldn't find any clear, definitive answers or real-world tests. That's when I decided to test it myself using the mics I already own, the DJI Mic 3, the DJI Mic Mini, and the AirPods Pro 3. And because the Mic 3 can record internally, I added that as a fourth test as well. Before we get to the test results, let me quickly show you how to set this up on the RC Pro 2 for those of you that don't know how. First, for Bluetooth mics, like the DJI Mic 3, for example, or the AirPods Pro 3, swipe down twice from the top of the screen to get to the menu options, and in the upper right corner, select the little nut icon, which is the settings option. From here, you want to find the connected devices, Bluetooth, and click on that. And I'm not going to actually do this because I've already installed them, but to pair a new device, you put your device into pairing mode and then click on the pair new device option. And then after you do that, it should show up as a connected device in the upper part of this screen. Pretty easy. For the Mic Mini, if you have that, that's fairly easy to install. You just plug it into the USB-C port on the controller and it's connected. Because that particular mic, the transmitter and the receivers are connected at all times, right when you open the case. The other thing that you want to be able to do, because this was turned off on mine and I was having trouble with it at the beginning, is you want to go back to the settings again, and you want to go into the sound option, and you want to make sure that this very last item that says screen recording with audio, you want to make sure that that's turned on by turning that to the right. And then you should be all set. Now on to the test. I recorded the exact same test lines with each setup. Same distance, same volume, same everything. Just to keep it fair and comparable, I labeled them simply as Mic A, Mic B, Mic C, and Mic D, and I'm not going to tell you which is which until the end. So listen carefully. Here's Mic A.
Flying the Mavic over windy Texas fields tests the mic clearly.
Here's Mic B. Flying the Mavic over windy Texas fields tests the mic clearly. Here's Mic C. Flying the Mavic over windy Texas fields tests the mic clearly. And here's Mic D. Flying the Mavic over windy Texas fields tests the mic clearly. All right, which one do you think sounded the best? Drop your preference in the comments right now. Was it A, B, C, or D? Here's my personal ranking and thoughts after listening back several times. Coming in last, number 4, was Mic A. It sounded very tinty and didn't sound like it had a great connection. For whatever reason, it was very disappointing. I expected it to do much better. Number 3 was Mic B. It sounded like it had a better signal, but the sound was pretty muted overall. Number 2 was Mic C. Decent tone, and frankly, I was a little surprised that it actually worked at all. And clearly the winner, number 1, in my opinion, was Mic D. You ready for the reveal? Mic A was the DJI Mic 3 connected over Bluetooth. Mic B was the DJI Mic Mini using the receiver plugged into the controller. Mic C was the AirPods Pro 3 over Bluetooth, and Mic D was the DJI Mic 3 recording internally on the transmitter itself. Yeah, I was surprised too. The standalone internal recording on the Mic 3 gave the best overall tone and quality by a noticeable margin, even though it's a little more work because you have to sync the audio file during editing. The Bluetooth options were convenient, but showed some limitation, especially with the wind I had that day. The wired receiver on the Mic Mini was solid, but didn't have the same natural sound as the internal recording. So here's my takeaway for you and what I'll be using. If I want the absolute best audio quality for my RC Pro 2 screen recordings, I'll use the DJI Mic 3 in standalone mode and sync it later. For most recordings and for convenience, I'll use the AirPods Pro 3. I always have them with me, and the added benefit is that I will get operational controller audio through the earphones, which can be advantageous, especially in loud environments, and the noise cancellation can be engaged. If you want simple and sync right away, the Mic Mini through the receiver is a good option. If you're using the RC Pro 2, let me know in the comments what mic setup you've been running and whether these results have surprised you. Or if you guys just disagree with my opinion, please let me know your thoughts and why. Next up, I'm going to take these same mics out to the field, and I'm going to connect them to the drone while I'm flying to see how the results vary, if any, compared to the results here. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out. Have a good one.